Nothing I was taught in Western allopathic medicine focused on the mechanism by which life occurred. If we're going to gather and we're talking about metabolism, let's define that thing. Let's get this really squared away. Why metabolism? Why you gather from metabolic health? Everybody has a sense of it, I think, and that's why we don't bother defining it. It's like, well, yeah, it's like the difference between, obesity and not obesity, diabetes, not diabetes. It's about energy production. It's about mitochondria probably. And since Zach's here, it's probably about the microbiome too or something. And so we can have that vague idea. The problem with that, it leads to a lot of false premises and false targets when we're thinking about tackling a metabolic issue or even realizing what metabolic issues look like, because ultimately metabolism doesn't look like obesity and diabetes. Those are symptoms of a decline of metabolism beforehand. And so what does the beginning of that whole process look like? And so to start this off, what is metabolism ultimately? And metabolism is, in a short sentence, the thing that makes life possible. It is the mechanism by which life occurs. Metabolism is the mechanism by which life occurs. And it's that simple. And so when you think about everything you're doing in clinic, what are you doing in clinic that's not focused on metabolism? The mechanism by which life occurs. And I would say it's probably 98% of what you do has absolutely nothing to do with the mechanism by which life happens, because I was trained in your same system. Nothing I was taught in Western allopathic medicine focused on the mechanism by which life occurred. It all focused on those long downstream consequences of the failure of the mechanisms by which life occurs. All of the therapies you are doing in clinic are going to be focused on downstream results of a decline in metabolism. And we need to take this extremely seriously. If we are the practitioners of the future, we need to get very in tune with this mechanism of life.